All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me see. Perfect. Can you hear me, guys? Can you see me perfectly? Everything's fine. Let me double check. There we go. Let me see the chat. Everything looks long, but we will see. All right, so guys, can you hear me? Can you see me properly? I wanted to longer the market, but I had no entry, as you can see. Never retraced back to my entry level, so no long. I wanted to long. It would be 2 hour, but market didn't give me any entry. All right. All right, so can you hear me, guys? Can you see me? I have no information back. Probably you can. That's a sweep. Wow. All right, let me delete these. I think there is nothing tricky on the market. Good morning, Nicole. So Alan, I think there is nothing tricky. It's bullish as fuck. Nothing crazy, honestly. It's like a consolidation. Probably there's gonna be a manipulation lower if the price wanna reverse. I wanted to long this candle to all-time high because we have a C2 on the 30. All time frames we had a C2. So I was like, dude, I wanna long the C3 even it's open because I wanna see expansion at the open. But 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 price didn't give me any entry, so let me group my Tradovate accounts. Just a moment. All right. Okay, so you see everything right now. I don't understand why the phone is so. I put my phone, and dude, it's crazy. Can we just fucking make it easy to what it should be? Like that's why I have this holder on my phone. Whatever technologies. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous to long above all-time high. Probably I would like to see a M15 continuation higher. But even blindly I can just close my eyes and long, I guess. 30 minutes is over expanded. Let's see 3. Oh man, fuck Nasdaq. Fuck Nasdaq. Why you cannot just wait for us? Trash. Nasdaq is a trash. Alright, good morning everybody who is watching the stream right now. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe or like the video. We are full-time traders, we're not bullshitting with the things. Let me see the 5 minutes time frame. If you wanna make a Lambo money in one day, just go away. Don't watch my stream, please. We don't need people like that. I wanted to long that shit, but of course, no entry on the 1 minute either. Fuck Nasdaq. You see, that was a probably entry, but that was weak consolidation, so that's why I didn't enter. So now we have an M1 continuation inside this but it's like a huge, after huge move. Why do I have 75 candles on the 15 minutes. I need 3, thank you. I want to see the price closing above this level, and then I think I'm gonna long something like that, but 40 points is too much. Yeah, where is your manipulation lag? So Nicole, where is your manipulation lag, from where? Alright, so I think it's time to long at the retrack. This is gonna be, should be a protected inside. So only, this is really important guys, when you wanna see a retrace, you have to understand you only anticipate retrace when you have another level. When you have another level, if there is no level, okay, then there won't be retrace. If the price reaches a PDA and a minus 2.5, then you can anticipate reaction. But if there is no level to react, there is no algo that's calculating like minus 2.5, we're gonna retrace. So you have to have a PDA on the left side. Price currently is all-time high. So anticipating, oh, it's gonna retrace now because it expanded so much, blah blah blah, or because reach X amount of level, there is no there is nothing on the left side. There is no liquidity that you can say, okay, that after that liquidity, the price is gonna retrace. Alan, please, if you long or if you enter, just make an educational one and tell people, look, I would like to enter here because X, Y, Z, and I close my entry here because of that. Okay, because this is not like I'm happy for your long, that's awesome, but make sure you try to educate people, not the way you want to teach them, but when people just post like, okay, I close my long right now, there's no information, no real value behind it. Yeah, thank you, Alan. Because that's like all the influencers channels has the same, like people just posting, and let's say someone just reading this chat right now and they think, here we go, Nicole, you see that will be a 2-hour win right now. Beautiful. Until there is no a sign of a retrace, we won't try to catch the falling knife, like, okay, I'll go with the trend. Okay, so the price close again above. Why do I have Nasdaq both of the sides? Okay, ideally I want to see a retrace, but that would be a huge retrace, like 20 points. All right, thank you, Alan. Thank you. But I want to see a next closure above this level. Then probably I'm gonna. The 1 hour is C3. I anticipate C4. Bullish. Dum pum pum. Bum 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 bum. That's a bigger. I mean, that can be a 1-to-1. But like, I don't know. Alright. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna wait for Nicole as well with you. I wanted to long, but I'm gonna wait for the new order block because it's a new 15 minutes candle, so probably it's gonna manipulate into the 50% of this. So I'm gonna be patient enough. I wanna see this 50% to hold, and then I'm gonna long. I was in the long, but I just closed it in a minimal profit because I should wait for the manipulation. Yeah. The only Alright, that was kind of manipulation. So I'm just gonna enter now. This should be a protected low here. Let's see if we have a retest. Guys, I hate my phone. I put it in the silent mode and still fucking harp is vibrating all the time. Oh no, the price is flying. Give us an entry. Alright, I need a retest of this. So I want to see the price retesting this area. So something like this. The only problem is that it's already 20-point expansion. You see guys, that's why I was like, okay, let's follow with the 1 hour and the 50 minutes bullish trend. It will be like 3 wins in a row. This is a scalping based on the fractal. It opened, went higher, back to this order block, and now we had this new order block here, which is the first OB. This is a 50% of the previous OB, M1 OB. What I really don't like, we have SMT between Mass and Nasdaq, so maybe I'm gonna have yeah, let me cancel this here. So if I enter there, okay, I entered on, I tried to enter but nothing. Okay, we retrace the 1 minute fair value gap here. Dude, this is bullish as fuck. There's no real OB on the SP 500, but Nasdaq just made another one. No entry for me, Nicole, as well. It was over expanding here. It retested this, so this was a good, but the stop loss was too big, so no entry. Now it retested this. If we close above again, that can be a good OB because formed from the previous fair value gap. But I'm afraid of the 30,500 is a round number, so wow. Let me go on the 5-minute time frame. Pure expansion, and then 9 more minutes we're gonna have a new 1 hour candle. This is you talking bullish. 30 minute bullish as fuck, 15 as well, 7 I don't care, 5 minute is gonna retrace probably, 3 minute is gonna retrace probably because it's a new. Yeah, on the 1 minute time frame I want to see a closure, and then yeah, I'm gonna just enter with nah, and I'm gonna target 2R. So my entry was 88.25. My stop loss will be here, and my entry is 1.5 is here. And my 2R is gonna be here, 09. And my stop will be 74. Yeah, I wanna be in out and in. I'm gonna see SP 500 to close higher. Or SP 500 is expanding now. Probably I'm gonna put in break even now. Alright, my TP hit, I'm done. I got 2R. Beautiful 2.2R. That's just a classic continuation inside the 15 minutes and the 1 hour candle, guys. Fuck yeah. Nasdaq can fuck off, right? Put W in the chat. If you have any question, based on the um, why I entered. Let me just explain. All right. Should I show my PNL as well and talk about like other influencers? Like, look, I made X amount of money with fucking 10 funded accounts. Should I? I don't think so. So I won't share money-wise amount, but I'm more than happy to explain my entry. So as you can see, the price is really bullish, respecting bullish order flow. Okay, the new 15 minutes candle just opened here. Let me just record myself so I can upload later. All right guys, so the new 15-minute candle just opened here, you see, and there was a manipulation into back the 1 minute order block. And after the price was expanding, because the price didn't retest this area, I couldn't enter. So I was waiting for the next order block to form. Why was this a valid order block? First of all, you see this. You see these lows here, right? So that was a short-term low, an internal liquidity, you name it. So the price opened, went back to this imbalance, which was a single print. If you're a volume trader, you know what does it mean. And then the price retested, actually closed this imbalance to the tick, and that was a low volume node actually. And then price went higher, couldn't close, there was an indecisive candle, but after the price closed above this level, I actually entered a bit early because I was on the second chart as well on my other screens, and I entered here. And if you want to know why, you want to understand the correlation between M15 and the 15 seconds chart, but I don't get deep into right now. That's a fractal. So I was bullish inside this new 50-minute candle because the previous was bullish. We retested all-time high, price respected bullish order flow, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna quick scalp based on the fractal. And actually I was just scalping. This is a C3 1 hour candle, which is bullish. We had a really bullish C2 and I anticipate a C4 continuation. So probably I'm gonna look for more longs later during the stream. And I actually had no time to put in break even because the price actually hit my TP really quick. As you can see, I was in the trade like 1, 2, yeah, literally 3 minutes. That's what you wanna always catch, because this is like you're on the expansion side of the daily candle, expansion side of the 1 hour candle, expansion side on the 30 minutes, and expansion side on the 50 minutes candle as well. Okay, you see this strong expansion as well here. I'm not looking for now because any entry now, because this is the end of the 50 minutes candles. I can anticipate consolidation. The next candle can manipulate lower and then going higher. We leave a fair value gap here, so I'm gonna wait for my next entry. And yeah, that is nothing crazy. This is a swing formation on the 1 minute, and there was a 1 minute C2 which is on a 50 second. You can play this one as well. I was playing the C4 on the 50 seconds chart, that's why I entered a bit early. So yeah, if you're new to the channel guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this kind of content, make sure you hit the like, and yeah, if you want to join to the Discord, there's a link in the description. And then let's go continue the stream. Did you understand why I was longing, why I entered the long, guys? I mean, this was my part of my rules. I'm expanding my reality and world. I like to play M15 1 minute and confirmation on the 15 seconds chart. Good morning, Andrej. Good morning. But right now I would like to see that fab and the next 50 candle is really important because the new 1 hour candle is gonna open, so I'm gonna play accordingly. Let me see the chat, guys. I got a lot of messages. Yeah, me too. Exactly. Let me see your analysis, Nicole. What is this? 1 minute? Exactly, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I like your rectangles. I don't know, you just post in the Discord. I just see now. Pum 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 pum. Or if you enter again here, that will be again a win. That will be 2 wins. Exactly the same idea, continuation. Exactly. Literally that will be the 5th wins in a row from 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Okay, that's fucking funny. Fractal is like a ATM machine, guys, if you understand. But let me see now there. Oh fuck, I don't need these on the 5 minutes time frame. Dun 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 dun. So that was a C2. Good morning, Exactis. Good morning. That's H1 C2, right? That was no. That was 8 to 9. 8 to 9. Okay, I'm trying to annotate my chart. 8 to 9 was a C2. Then we had C3, right? And the last up close 50-minute time frame. So So let me annotate. This was a C2 M15. Here we go. So I'm gonna see this on the 1 minute time frame. Perfect. I go on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so guys, that was an M15C1. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Okay, that was a C4. That was a C3. So you understand the idea right behind the trade, guys. If you in the Discord, you're gonna have anyway the PDF with all the full annotations and everything, so you don't have to, you know, stress a bit that you don't understand. This is here. Oh, perfect. Why another same color? Oh shit, yeah, like that. Cool. So, and here you see I entered the second part of the, oh, sorry, the last part of the C3, and now we have a C4, and yeah, hopefully we're gonna find another entry. Here we go. I think I'm gonna just try to annotate like this. Yeah, let me make consistent the colorize. This is blue because that's actually bullish. Yeah, I anticipate a retrace this area 440 because the new 1 hour candle in the new 1 hour candle has to manipulate as well, and because the new 1 hour candle, at least the first 50 minutes candle should manipulate. Probably the second is gonna be the C2 and the third one is gonna be exactly, yeah. Yeah, so no rush. Yeah, I just send you, Nico, the picture as well, so you can learn and study. Okay, this is gonna be the picture I'm gonna download now. There we go. Now I'm gonna go back to the M5 and I want to see the next 1 hour point of interest to show us. I don't like the ID, it's already swept the high and moving lower. Yeah, it's a huge point of interest. Alright, let me grab my cup of water, guys, give me a second. I'm back. Here we go. Second FVG was taken. Beautiful. Beautiful. This one is not valid anymore. I want to see another sweep because this is a huge stop loss. I don't want to engage when we have this huge stop loss. Let me just open the other charts, guys. Give me a second. All right, I uploaded my chart. So this is a crude oil. It's still bearish and then ranging around this London low, pretty low, so not ideal. I like the reaction on Nasdaq, beautiful. On gold, I'm bullish. I think there is no entry yet, so at least a C2 I wanted to see, but no C3 either. So this candle is just expanding. It's not ideal to engage, but I'm looking for longs. These levels are my targets, as I mentioned in my pre-market analysis. A lot of failures swings towards London low, so I don't like. It and you can see SP500 gap down when at the open of the new 10 o'clock candle. So that is fishy as well. You see, guys, gap down, gap down. M15 is making it C2. That's nice. So probably I don't have to wait for the C. So the M5 entry then. If I can long inside, then next M15 C3 on the 1 minute time frame. Let me see the chat. Yeah. What? Who is here in the chat? Let me see, fams. Who are the peeps watching my stream right now? All right, Andras. I don't like this reaction on Nasdaq. It seems continuation lower from the 1 minute OB or breaker block. So this can be a valid 1 minute breaker block unicorn entry if you know what does it mean, guys. Here we go. Price retrace back to the fair value gap. Now the next 15 minutes is really nice. Difficult to frame because we have a 15 minutes fair value gap here. So no entry and probably what is this? Yeah, here. That's a 15 minute fair value gap. So I don't know C2 continuation higher, and probably the external to internal is playing right now on Nasdaq. Swap the high, now back to again, but no entry any direction. Now on any fractal. This is a fair value gap. Okay, this breaker block we don't care. So on the 1 minute time frame we see there was a sweep, so the C2 was confirmed. So this is a C3, but it's dangerous to take because we inside this fair value gap and against the 1 hour time frame, which is bullish as fuck. 30 minute is bullish, 50 minute is bullish. So shorting against like 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes time frame is really stupid. It can be a scalp from here and put your stop loss there, here, and you put your stop loss somewhere there, because if the price comes here, gonna take out that level anyway. So you could have a 2 hour, but no thank you. Yeah, I would go with the longs, but right now, as we can see on the higher time frame, we have a retrace. That means on the lower time frame, trend change. And then don't forget, we were expanding from 930, so that can be a manipulation for the day, right? Because that was a consolidation here, Nicole, and we expanded out of the range. So the price can go and flip the range and collect all the liquidity here, right? So one minute candle can be a good something like this. So this can be a market maker sell model, and that's a manipulation leg here. So now we can have a consolidation here, and maybe we're gonna reverse from here. And here the manipulation leg was the 830, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, probably I will use this area. Manipulation, consolidation, back to the range and expansion, yeah. Something like this. You understand, guys? So at this stage right now, we don't know, this is just a retrace. I don't need this one here anymore. This one too, yeah, something like this is better. This is an M1 value gap. Yeah, so it can be just a retrace before it goes higher, but only turn to bullish if it closes above the 500, yeah. So right now this can be a continuation play, but I would like to see something like if it wants to go lower. But not yet. For me, what would be ideal is actually that was just a retrace and the price going higher. So ideally I want to see something like this and going higher. From this 50 minutes fair value gap, I want to see a C2 or the next candle as a C3, and I can long the C4 higher. But currently at this stage, because of this -2, -2.5, it can be a consolidation. So I'm not touching even on the 1 minute time frame. And this is a 5 minutes market maker sell model, right? Because the 1 hour, we are talking about the 1 hour. So this one can be a potential 1 hour C2 top on the 15 minute candle, right? And this was a potential 1 hour C2. We expanded, reached a level, and the price is reacting at some future level that the part of the market decided to think, okay, that can be this can be a good long here. and put your stop loss here and target 2R because it's bullish again. But I want to see this C2. Let me see on the 15-second chart. Yeah, now the price is retracing the order block on the 50-second chart. If the price is gonna reject this level, I'm gonna join maybe the long. But currently the price at the level where it was the short-term low, so not ideal. Okay, let me see the chart. Exactly, Andreas. So I think this is a consolidation. I wanna see what was the consolidation low. Okay, let me just mark. The consolidation low was that low, and the price went here, but again, so I can use this this as a range high and this one as a range low, but this is not 100% accurate because we went lower but there is no high, so I would use this as a low. So if the price wants to go higher, I would like to see inverse structure change and then going higher. But now, as you can see, if I use this as a sweep, the market actually respected this bullish, but this is like a barcode. I wouldn't engage. So I want to wait for this, and don't forget we reach this -2 -2.5 and we consolidating. That's ideal. That's what we want to see, and we want to see manipulation out of the range and then target another direction. Okay, we are at the fork in the road. I learn every day new expressions, Nicole. What does it mean? Oh, okay. Why I cannot see my hourly point of interest? I think the point of interest is not disrespected yet. Disrespected below this because I wanna see. So if I have something like this, then it's gonna be an internal changing state of delivery. But ideally, I'm bearish, and this I think disrespect the H1PY if the price closes below this level. So, but right now, no, really, not yet, at least. I think we have a SMT. No, but at least here, this one would play as well. So here, it's, I think, easier to see. There was a H1 here, which is right now, so I will mark it. So here the standard deviation is better. So I can see properly. Here we go. We breaking low first. So if we're gonna retest and make a new OB, then I will short, but ideally we wanna see how the price is reacting this level. No manipulation out of the range, so if I short, I will play the continuation order block entry based on the fractal as well. So I'm gonna mixture the time distortion entry model. Okay, that was a range high here. I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna fly from here, but I need confirmation and direction because now we broke out of the range, and actually we had SMT. No SMT. Here we go. Let me see the chat. if the price gonna reach our -4, so no entry. Gold is just ranging, because this is a 1 hour time frame. This is just consolidation. Crude oil, in a bearish order flow, disrespected the bullish changing state of bullish idea. So I would focus only Nasdaq or the lagging asset, which is SP 500. I want to see another change, so I want to see a new order block, and then I'm gonna short SP 500 here, and that's because of this bearish M15. 4 more minutes, so I want to see open, high, low, close the next 15 minutes candle, or even Nasdaq. I don't care, any of the instruments is good to short. Ta-da, ta-da. Yeah, I'm gonna see manipulation back to this 1 minute, but I want to see closure below the 50 minute fair value gap. So I want to see an indecisive area here, and the open manipulation into, make a new OB, enter, put my stop loss here, and target this low. But ideally I'm gonna target London low. I'm gonna delete these because I already saved the picture. Let me see. Yeah, I already saved. I like this reaction. I want to see oh, I'm gonna leave that one there just in case. Yeah, dude, the -4 exactly at the 920 manipulation leg. The 1 hour time frame literally has C2 right now, and then you see the failure swings to the downside on each time frame is too many of them. 60-point V-shaped reaction, again a bit fishy. So now we retrace back to the range. So if that was a manipulation, I'm gonna long with closed eyes, because that actually a classic manipulation, and it goes higher. You see, Nicole? And if you have a V-shaped reaction, something like this, I long. If you have this, I short and put my stop loss here and target London low. So I have 1 more minute. That's not bad, because that was actually a manipulation into here. This is a bearish changing state of delivery I'm looking for, and I'm gonna mark the CE of the range. Okay, this is a 1 minute fair value gap, and this is the M15 range. We have to see where it's gonna close. Ta-da, ta-da. It seems like still a bullish move. Oh, Tanya already finished her stream. What happened? Wow. Oh, your Benjamin is shorting. Alright, let's go, guys. See some entry. I like this reaction. I want to see continuation lower, but if there is no, then I want to see higher prices and target this high. This, yeah, this M15 is not ideal. I don't like it. So I would like to see lower prices. So ideally, this is a really bad candle, because if I measure the whole range, you see actually that's I don't really like the 50% exactly at the level where the candle opened, the next candle opened. We had no wick to the downside, so no point of interest, and that's why it's really shady. I can try to frame here actually. Here actually it's really tiny as well, so I have no point of interest, but based on my knowledge I would see, and I want to see, this is an invalidation level. If the price closes above that, it's gonna be a confirmation the price wants to go higher. That was a consolidation, price broke out, retest the 50% of the range, probably that's a 50%, let me see. Exactly, so this is the ideal place where I would like to see a rejection and going lower. I don't really like that it's almost a 70 point stop loss, so no entry yet. And here as well, I think I can try to short SP 500. Yeah. Here we go. I entered right now, and my stop loss is there, and I'm gonna go for 2R, which is here. Because we had this swing formation here, and if the price wants to go lower, should respect this area here. So we will see. Alright, probably the longs are more valid. Yeah, my my short is done on SP 500, so I got a loss here. Let me annotate. Minus 1R here. Okay, so if the price closes above this level, then ideally we want to see higher prices based on fractal as well, guys. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit, why I have in the trade? Guys, what happened? Damn. I hate these trade copiers, guys. Damn. Dude, that was lame. That was lame. Alright, I just turned off the trade copiers. Yeah, we had the strong reaction from the 50%, so that's, I think, really bearish now. I think -4 is coming. Let me just annotate. I want to see the price dying now. Ideally, this is a failure swing towards this low. Yeah. Let me see the chat. Yeah, I want to see a -4 to be taken, guys. Yeah. Let's go take the 45, brother. Dude, this is a reaction again from here. I want to see 45. The only problem is that SP500 took already. So yeah, I have my SP500 chart here, and we have a SMT. I wanna see the 360 to take. Price is gonna die, guys. No entry. So I got one loss and one win. Now I'm up 1 hour. I would like to target this low, but I can't see any entry, guys. Damn. Alright, let me see the chat. Yeah, difficult, Nicole. It's really difficult. I wanna see this 346 to be tagged. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We had equal lows here. Price gonna take it out. This one is gonna be taken out, guys. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Took out. Perfect. But no entry. I think that was the manipulation. That could be entry. I was a bit early here with this candle, but after this even I couldn't engage because you see I could enter here, never retest. So I was early, went out, took almost, took my profit level. Here as well, no entry, guys. So no retest entry. If you enter at the close of this 1 minute candle, no entry. That would be not even break even right now, guys. Okay, so I think no entry, honestly. That would be a valid entry. We will write this market maker sell model, that's okay, but no provided entry on the 1 minute time frame, no on the 3 minute, no on the, okay, this is a bit funny at the 2 minutes, but I don't care about 2 minutes. So right now that actually was a manipulation, so we can anticipate London low today. So I would like to target London low, guys. Yeah, let me see what you think, guys, in the chat. Oh yeah, that's your song, Nicole. Wah, 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 wah. Let me see the chat. On SP500 we had Nicole. You see here with the new 50 minutes candle open. I thought maybe that was a misreading on the price. I thought this is a OB here because that was open, low, high, lower low. So that was a valid swing formation. That's why I use this as a OB and try to short. So on the SP500 we had, on Nasdaq we didn't, because didn't make any CSID, yeah, ICSD, but made MCSD. So we had a range, Nicole, here. There wasn't any point of interest. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. There wasn't any point of interest, right? The 50 minutes had no point of interest because that was so tiny. So what I did, I used this range, and that was the invalidation level here, right? I didn't want to see the price closing higher than this. So here the price opened. So you see that was a swing high, that was a swing low, that was another swing high, and that was a lower low. So that is an OB here, this one candle. No point of interest. I use my invalidation level. That's why I put my stop loss there. I could use the range high, but that would be too much. Yeah. Again, yeah, I could have a TP, but I'm trying to follow my rules because that was the invalidation level here. And it actually invalidated the short, so it's okay. This is a valid loss. I don't care. I think in the long term we have to see the results. I had one win, so I get 2R. I got one loss, it's 1R, so I'm up 1R. And in this week, let me see, where is my so this week so far my balance is, I got one win, one loss, one win, and then I had today one win, one loss. So I got actually 2 losses this week and 3 wins. And I am up like 4R this week, 3.91R. I think that's nice. That's okay. So I don't really take it to the heart. So I'm gonna probably put this one as well. So the idea of this oh shit, what is my, okay, that is my YouTube. So the idea of this trade was the 50 minutes long, sorry, short. Why? Because we had here, so we had a 50 minute C2 here, right? Here we go. We had a 50 minute C2 that was confirmed. The C2 was confirmed here, and let me annotate and I'm gonna explain. I think I should save a template. Let me save this one. Okay, that was a C2, C3, and I was engaging the C4. London was taken. Done. This one should be a bit higher. Okay, guys, you see. Okay, let me explain so I can share with the group. I'm gonna record. All right, so I had this short on SP 500. Why I was shorting? Because in the 15-minute we had actually a C2, and the 1 hour time frame as well we had a C2 forming, and I anticipate a bearish move lower because the C2 swing formation actually already confirmed this 1 hour C2, which is going to be a C2 as we can see right now. So I was waiting for my entry inside the M15 C3, but there wasn't any entry yet because there was a consolidation manipulation done. I anticipated retrace because the price actually reached the -2.5 market maker sell model, but after the price actually respected the 50% of the range, and as you know, I only engage with consolidation when we make a new changing state of delivery from the OB. So as you can see, we had this retest and we make a new bearish OB here. So I was like, cool, that was a break of the structure, the price would willing to go lower, so I entered here. I put my stop loss here. Why I did? Because this C3 was mostly was a consolidation, and the consolidation candles usually are candles which indecisive attitude, and the point of interest was really tiny. I used, instead of point of interest, to do as an invalidation this actually closure. If the price close above these down close candles, then we turn to be bullish. So I put my stop loss here. I targeted 2R. As you can see, the price took out my short. It's okay, and then of course reach my level. I have no bad feelings. That's okay. That's what market wants to do. I just try to always follow the trend. So today I had one win and one loss. So currently I'm up 1R today and literally 4R the week. So no heartbreaking heart moment. I'm fine. And yeah, easy M15C for M1 continuation from the invalidation level, and I wanted to target London low. That was the obvious door for the trade. So that was behind the trade, guys, the idea and the premise. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, and of course until next. Okay guys, you see this, why I was entering the trade. Let me see the chat. Yeah, I mean, like, trading is it's a probability game. Let me put Nasdaq here on the left screen now. And you have to understand, you follow your rules, and that's it. I'm just gonna actually annotate this chart as well, so I can upload as a PDF in the Discord. By the way, if you're not member of or part of the Discord, please don't forget to subscribe. There's a link in the description. Okay, thank you. Let me go back to the 5 minutes time frame because I wanna see how the price is gonna act here. And this one I wanna see only the 1 minute time frame, and this one as well. So you see, guys, how we merge all the fractal with the MMXM, and how we learn to merge all the fractals, like fractals in the fractals, 1 hour, 15. So when we have M15 C2, that can actually project the swing formation inside the candle and the half body of the H1 C2, and that's why you do have to sometimes wait. But I would recommend you guys to first just learn to actually trade M5 and 1 hour time frame. Okay, let me see. In the case no, Andras, we had a new changing state of delivery, and that's it. That's why I entered. We got a news. Why the price is flying? Nothing yet. No, that was a valid loss. So I don't try to find a mistake inside me, because that's not a good attitude. When you have a trade, you have to understand, even if you follow your rules, there is a clean, valid entry. Uh, Market does what it wants. That's why you actually risking properly, right? So if you don't risk properly, then you cannot survive in the long term. Okay, so don't try to find mistake. Don't try to find the error based on your attitude or things. Try to understand, I have my rules. I followed my rules. As I explained in the previous moments, I was telling why I entered, what was the premise, what was the invalidation point, and so on. I don't want to explain again. And then my feelings. I had no like a bad mood, nothing, because it happens. Okay, that's part of the game. Continuation, London, Asia. No, yeah, exactly, Nicole. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm just gonna go and grab a glass of water. We have 7 more minutes. This is like not ideal. Brum, brum, brum. I mean, this can be a good long, because why? It opened, went lower, then higher, and if we have a changing state of delivery and the lower time frame, then so not lower time frame, so lower part, what happened? Consolidation, we went out, retested the all-time high on the 1 hour time frame, and we swept this high. We didn't close below the London low. That's amazing as well, because we had the SMT with SP 500. That means I would like to long Nasdaq, because Nasdaq is a stronger asset. Okay, I would like to long Nasdaq. SP 500 took out the London low. As I mentioned in my pre-market analysis, I am bullish. This is a low of the day, right? You tell me in the chat why that's a low of the day. If the price wants to go higher, I want to see this level to be actually respected. We swept the London low. That was actually a collected liquidity hunt, and that's it. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, Andras. So you trade, you enter, you lose, you win. There is only like three results. It's gonna be break even, you win, or you lose money. Oh yeah, we got news, of course. Trump, the naval blockades will now be lifted. Okay, so we bullish. Trump on will be meeting now. Okay, that's why we had the news. Uranium will be unhurted. Okay, so we got the news at 53. That's why it was the bullish reaction. Not that because of they use the news. So, alright, guys, I'm gonna have a glass of water. Anyway, there won't be anything happening in the next 10 minutes. Anyway. All right, let me see what happened. Beautiful C2. Nice with SMT. I want a long. We got a double sweep, triple sweep. Nice. Let me see the 5-minute time frame. Hopefully we're gonna have any entry. Nah, yeah, probably Nasdaq probably SP500 is better too because the range is smaller. Let me see. I don't need a 50. I mean, like, we have a C2 here, no C1 yet, so I can try to long inside the C3. Sorry, no, not C3, M15 C2. Let me see if there is a 1 minute range. Okay, and that was all. So I would see a point of interest is here. I would like to see higher price. Let me annotate here as well. Okay, exactly the same. Okay. Okay, let's go on the 1 minute time frame. We have the 1 hour SMT. I don't like this, looks like more like a consolidation, but respected the previous OB. So that's not bad because we had the C2 here respected, remanipulated back here. So would be great to long this asset Nasdaq, but I think SP500 is better now. I'm gonna have a 2R. If you have a closure, let me see, guys, the chat. Okay, guys, you're gonna be back as well. Open. Yeah, no manipulation yet. I'm just gonna delete these. Too much things on the chart. Range high, range low. Okay. I don't need this here anymore. This information is too much. At least until these failure swings, the long is okay, or a bit maybe higher. I have to see a closure above this level. Here exactly the same. We had a closure back above this level, so yeah, I want to see closure above this level. Yeah, and here idea target as well, this M15 fair value gap, which is here. Yeah, I like this V-shaped reaction. I want to see higher prices on both indices. We had I'm gonna go on the 5-minute time frame. We had a C2 here, and because of that idea, the C1 range is too big. I would like to position my long inside the continuation C3 M15 candle on both assets. perfect. I want to see manipulation and continuation entry. Okay, let me see the chat. You're talking about gold? What happened with gold? There wasn't any entry in the call. Like, there was not a C3 because it didn't close above the C2. So this C4 is like just a bullish candle. Crude oil, no, that's not ideal either because that's not a C2. So I'm not monitoring those prices now. Yeah, but I only look for M15 if there is a H1 as well. Like I don't go lower because, so I go lower because the range is big. So but on gold, that's a pure consolidation here, Nicole. Range high, range low. That actually closed below, and this candle didn't close higher than the open, so not a C3. I don't wanna long after this because it can be open, high, low, close as a retest. So I wanna see C2 or C3, and if I have C2, C3, then I'm gonna look for C4 or C3 on the lower time frame because I already confirmed the direction. Like here, we had a C2, right? I just don't want to wait for the 5 minutes big range, so I'm trying to narrow down my entry based on the M15 fractal. Okay, we have a multiple sweep here. We have a SMT at the lows, so it's like really, I think it's really high probable trade. I just need a continuation. So if I don't see on a lower time frame, because they should provide me entry. So now you see it's consolidating. So this is a range high, this is a range low. Range high, range low. So I don't care what's happening inside. I want to see continuation higher, but I need that case manipulation, sweep, and new OB, and then going higher. And exactly the same. I have a range high here, and I have a range low. No manipulation out. We retested this OB, that's great, and now it's ranging, so I'm gonna see manipulation lower, a quick buyback, and then I'm gonna long. Let me see. Alan, you're talking about gold, or I think you got talking about Nasdaq, right? Okay, yeah, me too. I just want to see a manipulation because right now it's in the range, which I don't like because it can go higher to 440 and then reverse on me. That's not cool. I want to see opposite liquidity we take and then a direction I want to play with. But this is a fractal. We already had C2, so we anticipate the C3 on 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, we have 4 times 50 minutes, so we can have more, like at least 2 C2s, right? So we will see. That's why I'm not rushing. I mean, I can close my eyes and just long, but I don't want to do that. You asking me, Alan? Andras, there is a PDF uploaded in the Discord which is writing down absolutely amazing. So if you have a time, please go and read those. Because I pinned 2 PDFs and that is how I approach the market PDF. In the Discord you can download, and always LM. So you can download András from the Discord and you can read the PDF. That's what I'm talking about with C1, C2, C3. That's just a candle 1, candle 2, candle 3, nothing like magical stuff, okay? So important, I'm looking for lower time frame confirmation and she only when I have already the higher time frame and I need confirmation. Yeah, that's why I'm always telling people just like practice a lot because your eyes has to recognize. Here we go, M15 reached. Okay, now it seems like we're gonna have not on Nasdaq sadly, but SP 500 seems like it's gonna made a see. It's just gonna confirm, but there is no like a clean manipulation, so I wouldn't take. It's András, szóval nincs fontossága. C2, a C1 az csak az, amit a C2 sweepel. Tehát semmi extra. Nézd ide, ez itt egy C1, a zöld nyíl, a piros nyíl egy C2. És most time frame függetlenül beszélek. Ennyi. Azt nevezzük C2-nek. Oh yes, I mean, Nico, you're talking to me now, right? This is a pure V-shaped reaction, so I anticipate higher prices. So right now, we broke out of the range. We respected the 50%, 15 POI. I wanna see a C4 and 15 candle to target higher prices, okay? So what I wanna see a new changing state of delivery formed in the next 15 minutes candle, guys. Are you with me, guys? You understand? Explain too fast. Ding, ding, ding. I want to see just a reaction back to this point of interest and going higher. Exactly, me too. M1 and entry model on the C415 M15 candle. András, just send me a message in the Discord if you have more question related, or what you could do, just send your question in the Discord and tag me. There is a channel I made for it. If you have any question, guys, the question trading, okay? And I already uploaded for you homework, guys. I hope you have seen already. So guys, you have to annotate that picture I uploaded, okay? So but the question trading, that's where you can drop your questions and I can explain over there, so everybody else can see. Okay, András, töltsd fel a kérdést a question tradingre és taggeljél be, és akkor ott tudod válaszolni, és akkor mindenki látni fogja a választ, és akkor mindenki tud belőle tanulni, tudod? Ez ugye egyszerűbb, mert most így a livestreamben nem magyaráznám feleslegesen el, hogyha más nincs itt a Discordból, akit szintén érdekel, hanem akkor inkább. Az, hogy annotáld. Tehát, hogy írd le, hogy mi micsoda ott. Nevezd meg a dolgokat. Alright, next candle is open. Let me see the next 15 minutes range. That was a high, that's a low. I want to see a manipulation. Let me see where I can have any good manipulation level. I don't want to see, I mean, like, price gonna take out this high sadly. That would be great if not. Yeah, and it's reached the fair value gap. I want to see a manipulation. There is some liquidity areas. Let me annotate. You know what, guys? I'm gonna use this whole range. I want to see reaction from these because I have three fair value gaps. I want to see this one respected. András, akkor ne felejtsd el a kérdést feltenni a csoportba, jól látom, hogy írtál, és annotálni a házi feladatot. Beautiful reaction that I wanna see. You tell me, what do you think? Or why do you think it should be too high? Let me put my phone on the charger. Let me put my okay. Let me see the questions. So I don't think so it's too high. Only thing is that we swapped this M15 high, but ideally I would like to see something like this, maybe from here, or I want to see sweep this and then going higher. I will see how the price is reacting at this level, because at the same time we haven't had it 5-minute changing state of delivery inside this let me delete these annotations, inside this 1 hour candle, right? Let me delete these unnecessary informations. I don't need this one here anymore. I don't need this one here anymore. You see the consolidation before the breakout, right, guys? Okay, let me mark the H1 point of interest was here. And here the H1 point of interest. Here we go. Okay. That's a ATR indicator. I don't use ATR. Alright, I don't need the M15 right now. I only need the 1 hour time frame. I don't use I don't want to use that many indicators unnecessary, because like you see what happened. We went higher, we swept the high, we swept a lot of lows, and now we ranging. So probably if there is no expansion yet, I'm just gonna close my chart and call it a week and a day. So yeah. And András, do you remember? Emlékszel, én ajánlottam neked pár videót, hogy nézzél meg annak, amikor beszéltünk. Azokat nem tudom, hogy megnézted, de kérlek, ha nem nézted, akkor nézd meg, mert azok segítenek a alapoknak a megértésében. És igazából nem tudom jobban elmagyarázni, mint ahogy a Tree Trades magyarázza el. Szerintem először inkább az alapokat értsd meg, hogy mi a C1, C2, C3, ugye, ahogy beszéltük. Aztán hogyan lépsz be H1-es, C2 vagy C3 M5-ös entrybe. Tehát, hogy inkább azt próbáld megérteni és alkalmazni sikeresen, ha az megvan, akkor utána egy csomót tudsz fejlődni nagyon gyorsan, mert megérted azt, hogy a struktúrák hogyan működnek. Probably the 333 is coming. Örülök neki, meg hogyha van bármi kérdés, tényleg az a legjobb, hogyha a Discordon írod be, és akkor többen is tudunk rá válaszolni, meg én is tudok rá válaszolni, de hogy igen, szóval, hogy így akkor jobb, ha ott írom le, mert akkor más embereknek is segít, tudod? És akkor lehet, hogy bennük is felmerül hasonló kérdés, és akkor nem kell nekik nem tudni vagy szenvedni attól, hogy nem tudják azokat az infókat. I don't like this SMT at the highs. Yeah, 100% András. Teljes mértékben. I just don't like the idea that the price turned to be bearish on the 15 minutes and turned to be bearish as well on 1 hour time frame, SP 500. And it can be a retrace, but this is like a V-shaped reaction, so I cannot analyze other way. I think that's a clean V-shaped reaction. Örülök, igen, tehát az a Discord próbáltam, meg próbáljuk úgy fenntartani, hogy ne az legyen tudod, hogy mindenki flexel, hogy mennyi pénzt csinál, hanem az, hogy gyakorlatilag tényleg segítsük egymást, meg ilyesmi, hogy az lenne a lényeg, tudod? Szóval, hogy így, én azért nem beszélek összegekről, mert felesleges, itt arról van leginkább szó, hogy ki hogyan tud, mennyi ert csinál, és hogy mi a tanulság, tudod? Szóval örülök nagyon annak, amit írtál. I like this reaction actually from this point of interest. I want to see a closure finally above this level. 10 points on SP 500, but on the 1 minute time frame doesn't look healthy. I think we're gonna see the 359 and the 333 levels soon. What's up, farms? What's up? What's up? What's up? Exactly. Don't forget to practice market reviews. And guys, as well, if you have a chance, and hopefully you will have a chance, I would recommend you to do the weekly recap. So you, let's say this is a Nasdaq. I'm just gonna go on the daily time frame, and you sit down end of the week, Saturday, Sunday, it's up to you. And this is a Monday, and you mark the next Monday, and you see it. Okay, Monday we had no C2, no C3. Tuesday, let me see, we had a C2, no. Wednesday, no, that was wait, 25th, my bad. So this is a Monday here. So Monday we had a C2, we have a continuation lower, no, we gap up and went higher. So there is no analysis necessary to make on the 1 hour time frame. Where we had the next C2, we had the Thursday, bullish C2, nice. So I anticipate bullish move higher, right? That means I want to see open, low, high, close during Friday. So, and you sit down and you analyze the market. Okay, I'm going to analyze Friday, right? And I'm going to analyze what happened Tuesday. And then I see how the price disrespected the continuation. You see the price opened, went higher, and never closed bearish CSID below the point of interest. So there is no I think the chat is frozen. Okay, now it's back. So there is no continuation. You come here yesterday, Thursday. Let's see, I want to see open, low, high, close, right? So I want to see how the prices react to the daily POI. Did we have a low of the day? Perfect. Did we have any C2 bullish continuation, C3 continuation from the higher time frame and medium time frame alignment? Yes, perfect. So I'm gonna check all the entries and I see what was the 5 minutes changing state of delivery inside the C3. We had the manipulation and distribution, right? So that's how you can improve. And then this is for you as well. Exactly, do all the instruments you can do. You can do it Nasdaq, you can do on SP 500, that you can do on gold, and you can do on crude oil as well. And you understand, you see, we have the low of the day, so I anticipate higher prices. We went higher, we swapped the lows, we have the SMT. What kind of C2s we had? We had a C2 here, right? So 3 o'clock we had a C2, so we could long this candle. After this candle we would be out, but this would tell me this is a consolidation, so I wouldn't long any of these until this candle. That was a 8 o'clock candle that swapped the low, closed back. That's really bullish, so I would like to see continuation higher. Let me see the 5 minute candle, still nothing. Let me go on the 15 minutes time frame. We have a bullish continuation on the 15 minutes time frame. Let me see the 1 minute time frame. We have no closure. You see, we need the closure here above this level. Why? Because the price was ranging, broke out the range, retested the range, and I need a new changing state of delivery, and the new changing state of delivery is gonna happen at this level until I have no confirmed higher move. So I'm gonna wait for the next 15-minute candle, which is opening right now. So but we had a C2 here, okay, but there is no confirmation of this C2 M15, so I won't try to short right now. I'm gonna just annotate where the C2 will be disrespected, and then I'm gonna play the opposite direction. So right now we have this up close candles, we swapped, we went lower, we went back to the range. So right now, ideally, if the price wants to go higher and disrespect this C2, then it's gonna close above this level. Where do I have any invalidation level? This one is a huge candle comparing to the previous one, so I use the whole range, okay, so that low to that high. But again, as you can see, the point of interest is really tiny, so there is no real point of interest again, because these candles whole move and the 50% creates this really small tiny area. So I would first of all maybe check the 30-minute candle, but we had a C2 as well there, so let me see what we can annotate here. We had this range here. Do I have an M50? Yeah, no. I'm gonna mark this one 3 minutes 3. This is a M30 point of interest, and I see if there is any 3 minutes changing state of derivative. Not yet, so exactly the same level which is here. I want to see price manipulating into this range and then going higher, so I want to see closure above these two down close candles, even if I try to engage with the market, which is exactly the same on the 1 minute time frame. So I don't change time frames right now. I don't scale in. I just go for 2R and that's it. Yeah, that's his trading style. I see a lot of traders actually doing. If you do, that's nice. I don't really do so. Funny to see SP500 actually stronger, but still no closure, so no entry yet. I mean, if I have a closure here, then I can try to long, but I think the stop loss will be too big. No, not that too big, but yeah, something like this. So we had a 5-minute changing state of delivery on SP500. We retested this consolidation range and we rejected, and if we have a closure, that can be good. Something like this, yeah. But I don't really like this price action here on Nasdaq. Still no confirmation of the 1 hour sweep on Nasdaq. Exactly, have you taken anything? Funny to see that SP500 is a stronger asset. Yeah. Don't forget to make the reviews and the recaps, okay? So that case you can improve of that what you sent in the chat back then. I want to see expansion on Nasdaq now. I think Nasdaq is a weaker asset, so I'm gonna long SP500, I guess. This is an all-time high here again. But no. Yeah, that's a rejection on Nasdaq again. Exactly the same level, 420. Yeah, probably Nasdaq is gonna hit now 360. I like this bullish order flow. It's respecting inside this 5 minutes, so I just need confirmation. But I don't like this price action here. So yeah, nothing else yet. Ugh. All right, let me see if we have a closure on SP500. No, no closure. Fuck. Wow, this is not bad. This 1 hour candle. I think after this 1 hour candle, previously high was taken, make a C2, we can see a retest of this bullish OB, but we had a bullish idea, right? But no bullish C2 or C3 continuation, so I cannot play any C4, and now we have a bearish C2, probably no entry, even we were correct with this daily analysis. Okay, I think the Nasdaq gonna go lower. Let me know if you have any question, guys. I'm gonna wait until 12 o'clock, and I think I'm gonna wrap up the live around 12 o'clock ish. Because ideally the lunch is gonna be a chop. Yeah. Alright, nothing. Yeah, record nothing. We're just waiting, but I don't think so. We're gonna have any entry until 12 o'clock. So I'm fine with that. But the problem is that nowadays the gold is actually the gold gave a C2 bearish. No 15-minute swing formation and no swing formation we have if we close like this, and that would be a C3 closure on the gold into the fair value gap. So not ideal to short against the bullish fair value gap. C15, no swing formation. We can have a bullish swing formation to long higher, and that can be an internal to external. So gold 4-hour time frame bullish. This is not a real sweep, so probably price gonna go back and take out the high, but not ideal. So I think I won't touch gold. So Nasdaq 4-hour time frame, we had a SMT here between the 2 o'clock and the 10 o'clock. So that's a strong bullish reaction from the 4-hour OB. On the 1-hour time frame, we have a bullish SMT. Actually, we had a daily open SMT as well. So we had a lot of SMT that projects that we should go higher. But we had a changing state of delivery, which is a weak closure, right? And it's funny to see the SP 500 closed lower, but make already the M5 changing state of delivery, that actually confirming the sweep. Nasdaq was a stronger, right? You can see based on the SMT as well, but was not able to close above the sweep, C2 sweep, right? And SP 500 did, and then now SP 500 is packed in this fair value gap. That's nice. So this is a consolidation again, and we have a consolidation again as well. So this 1 hour time, one candle is consolidation, pure consolidation, and I don't like that. Let me see the chart. Yeah, yeah, gold is something else these days. I remember when gold was so easy to trade with 10-point stop loss, and we make 20-25 points or 5. And yeah, in the analysis, that was my target in my pre-market analysis. Oh yeah, those days were like ATM, brother. But yeah, it seems like now it's easier to trade Nasdaq, SP 500 maybe, I don't know, because Nasdaq has a huge ranges. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let me see the fractal too on the higher time frame. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a pure consolidation right now. Price can go higher. I think the new all-time high is the doll, both of the assets. I want to see price to take out the high again before it goes lower. Let me see how many likes I had on this stream, guys, because probably most of you forgot, I guess. Well, maybe not. All right, I got some. Thank you. If you forget to like, just like, please. And this week I had, let me open my journey. So this week I had, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in total. I had a short Monday, that was a win. I had a short Tuesday, I was shorting gold, that was a loss. Wednesday I had no trade. Thursday I had a long Nasdaq, that was a win. And today I had 2 trades, and then I was longing Nasdaq, that was a win, and I was shorting ES, and that was a loss. So in total 5 trades I had, 2 losses and 3 wins, and I am up 3.91 R. Wait, yeah. Yeah, 3.91 R, but I'm gonna upload this in the group, so in the Discord. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a bit and then probably I'm gonna wrap up the live. I wanna make 2 PDF to my Discord group, to the people who wants to understand the fractal more deeper, and I'm gonna share that in the group. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna trade PM, because like I don't really trade PM sessions, and I don't see the idea to trying to catch another move to be greedy. So no trade, no more trades, I guess. What's your stat, guys? How many trades you had this week? I see 5 people is watching right now. So how many trades you actually took this week? How many losses? How many wins? How many R's you up? What was the biggest lesson you have learned this week? H4 candle. Did you trade against the H4 when? Okay, yeah. I recommend you, Nicole, if you want, I can share with you my template. I share in the Discord, and you can use that template, and you can just, you know, redesign wherever you want, or however you want. I don't know, I woke up so tired today, have no idea why. Maybe I didn't sleep that good. Constantly. Let me have a water. Maybe that's the problem. I'm gonna drink some water. Alright, I'm back. Let me see the chat. I just drank some water. So you had 3 trades, 1 gold short, we took together, loss. Yeah, that was 100% loss, valid loss. Alan, yeah, me too. I hope, yeah, we're gonna have some good entry before 12 or the first 15 minutes. The long against the H was that was a valid loss, Nicole. I remember that trade. So that's still like a good week. You break even, probably a bit more than break even, because you when you know won, you had a bit more than, yeah, break even week is good. Like you had 3 trades, you had 2 losses, both of the losses were valid. I remember the gold we took together, that's my loss as well. And you long Nasdaq when I was longing as well, but I closed because the consolidation, right? And that was a valid loss as well. So no, that's not a bad week. You have 3 valid trades and 2 losses. That was 2 valid losses and 1 valid win. That's awesome. You didn't enter and lost money because you couldn't control yourself, or or this classic trader mistake. So no, you don't have to be more aggressive. Cheer, daddy, cheer. Good. I would like to see people doing the same like you do in the Discord, because you're so active and eager to be better, and that's the way how you can improve. I cannot tell you how many hours I put in when I backtest that strategy and everything. I mean, like, even these days, I do my pre-market analysis. That's around 1 hour. I'm streaming, so I'm trading, right? And that's usually 9:30 to 11:30, 12:30, right? So that's like 3 hours, let's say. That's already 4 hours work into the improvement, because I'm constantly tape reading the chart. And then if I had a trade, I make my daily trade recap to the group as well. So that means that's like 40 minutes, 30, depends on how many trades I had. Let's say I had 1 trade, right? So let's say it's half an hour. That's 4.5 hour a day for me, at least. Let's say 5 hours. And I usually read other things, or backtesting, or just trying to understand more deeper the fractal concept daily, like 2 hours. So I spend like 7 hours a day trading. So and then of course during the weekend I do the recaps. Like usually I do 3 of the instruments. I only share one, because I usually try to share with you guys um, the best weekly recap where you can learn the most. So like last week I shared with one recap, and I was telling you why it's important to understand, even if you have valid C2 C3 daily, there is no sometimes entry, and then you have that's if you go through the same week and you do your own recap, you learn to see, okay, fuck, wasn't A setup, only B setups. And exactly this week as well, like most of the times we had B setups, we have maybe once A setup. So now I'm gonna change the consolidation area on the 5-minute time frame, because we can see clearly this is a consolidation range high here, and this is a range low here. Okay, and here as well, range low, range high. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, Nasdaq. Oh, Narina. Alan, are you here? That's perfect, Nicole. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna send you a message now. Exactly, Nicole. Yeah, exactly. Come on, give us an entry, Nasdaq. Bum bum bum. Yeah, ideally, I think I'm gonna call it a day as well. On a 15 minutes time frame, we had this expansion away from this, not even C2, because this is just a candle, and this could be a C3 here as well. And no, 30 minutes it's consolidating, so it's not ideal. 1 hour time frame, one is bearish, one is bullish, but I would say SP 500 is bullish as well. On the 5 minutes time frame, we're consolidating, so actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day as well. Oh yeah, you could, you know what you could do, Nicole? Sunday. Sunday we should do, guys, if you want to do a call in the Discord group. So, and then Nico, you can I would say just try to find like 5 or 3 to 5 entries you would take this week on Nasdaq, let's say, and we can go through. Thank you, thank you. Nice, nice. I like it. Oh yeah, that's why I told you it, guys. Like weekly recap, daily recap is like a must to do at least in the first 6 months when you're trading. Okay, if I do, I'm gonna tag everyone in the Discord. Probably that's gonna be based on New York time and probably like 10 a.m. ish, or maybe 9:30 New York time, Sunday. Or let me think about that, how my schedule looks like, because oh, okay, so the next week, because I don't want Nico to miss it. So yeah, then maybe next week. Yeah, but no, it's okay. I think we are not in rush, but what I can do, guys, Alan as well, don't forget to do your weekly recap. Exactly, do your weekly recap as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, so you can improve. And I like this bullish move, but I would be much happy. Actually, we had the SMT at the lows now, but whatever. So yeah, and do your weekly recap. If you want, guys, I can make a daily recap channel in Discord, but I would like to see you guys to be more engaged towards to improvement, because I think if you want to be a full-time trader who is not yet full-time trader, that should put a lot of work into the ability to analyze market. Okay, and congratulations, Nico, that they invited you. I follow your Orchid channel, guys. If you don't know her channel, please hit the like on her Orchid channel, Nicole Diana. um, Give me the link, Nicole, of your Orchid channel in Discord so I can share in the chat right now, please. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Nicole Diana Orchids there. Yeah, please guys, go hit a like, subscribe, and like a last 25 shorts of hers and all the videos. Okay, she put a lot of work into it. She's gonna be like an influencer of the orchid community, and yeah, support her, please. Every supports like help each algorithm, or channel to grow by the algorithm. So support each other, guys. And I think I'm gonna call it a day. Even this aggressive move is bullish. I don't like that it's going higher, right? Because this can be a manipulation before it goes lower. And then I would like to see another changing state of delivery to target higher prices. So at least the next half an hour I should sit here, which I don't want. Sorry guys, I like to make money, but I choose to be a trader because I like and value my freedom more than to be a slave in the capitalist world. So yeah, hit the like, guys, subscribe if you're new to the channel, please. Yeah, and exactly, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys, and I'm gonna upload my PDFs in the group, in the Discord group. And if you're not part of the Discord, you can find the link in the description. And yeah, have an amazing rest of your days, guys. Yeah, peace, yo.